Hello, beautiful people of the world. We are going to be talking about Aquarius Sun today, which is going to complete the sun sign series. So there will be a playlist on my channel with all of those 12. And these are all generalizations and just kind of what I'm channeling through at the moment. So of course there is a lot more to it than that. But Aquarius Sun. So this is, well, it can be kind of a difficult sun sign because they are working at opposing means. The sun is representative of that light of individualization and ego and the personality and outward expression. And Aquarius is the opposite and is meant to represent being a part of the collective, being a part of society, being a member of society. It is a sign of humanity and technology and science and community and things like this. So when you have your sun in Aquarius, it can be very difficult for you to really understand who you are without any of those other things. You, like, for example, someone might think, oh, I really like art, so therefore I identify as an artist. And someone with an Aquarius sun might be like, I really like art. I identify with all artists and I feel connected to all time periods where art existed. And I feel like I am just a piece of art and I am only one color on this canvas and I make it complete. And that is perfectly fine. It's okay to think about things like that. In fact, it's actually really quite beautiful that you're able to see that you aren't everything, but you're a part of a collective consciousness. And therefore, you're going to be someone that has very humanitarian values and is someone that uses their personality for the collective good. That's really the ultimate conclusion from that experience is, okay, who am I? I like art and I'm part of a collective movement to make art happen. How can I utilize that to best serve everyone else? That's really sort of the process of the ego understanding. And if you are an Aquarius, then I encourage you to explore this pathway because you'll be happy when you feel like you're making a difference in the world, when you feel like you have a positive impact, that you are contributing to society, that you are a good person, that you're helping other people, and you need to do so through your own self-expression. So it's not enough just to exist for yourself. You have the pressures of existing for everyone else, which can be a lot at times. And it can definitely cause anxiety for people with these placements if they feel like they aren't doing enough or they aren't good enough. Aquarians can be incredibly hard on themselves, or they can get quite elitist, which a lot of people have an issue with this sign. If this process is taken a little bit out of balance and it's like, I'm helping people, I'm a good person, that's good. But if it extends to, I'm a good person and I'm better than other people, and I'm more good than this person, and I'm doing more for the world than these people, then it gets into pretty dangerous territories in terms of having maybe a bit of a God complex or ranking people based on their worth as you perceive it. So it's really important to go back to the original point and recognize that everyone is a part of this collective experience. Everyone has value here and has something to offer the world and to give the world. And so Aquarian suns, be patient because, yeah, there are a lot of people out there that aren't going through this self-discovery journey and aren't really caring about themselves or others or how their actions are affecting all various interwoven aspects, but maybe they're not able to see things like that. And we are all on a journey of evolution and enlightenment and advancement as souls. And some people are, in kindergarten, and maybe you are in college, but that doesn't mean that you yell at a little kid, right? You encourage them to keep learning and to keep growing, and you do your best to relate the knowledge that you have to them in a way that they're able to actually digest that. So try to be humble, I guess, is my ultimate thing here. But at the same time, push yourself to do things to help others, because that will give you a lot of your self-identity and self-expression and joy, because you want to give that out into the world. You want to be making a difference. But Aquarian suns can be very detached at times. Even though it's ironic, right? Because they have this understanding that they're part of everything. But they can almost become outside of the experience looking in. And so they can get a little bit detached and disconnected from reality and how other people experience the world. And that's okay. It's just something that happens because Aquarius can be very scientific about things, and they can view the world in a little bit more of a black and white kind of way. This action causes this conclusion, and that sort of scientific thinking. It's important to recognize that it is not quite so logical. Aquarian suns are people that believe they can usually talk through or think through a lot of situations, being that it is an air sign. But if you are an Aquarian sun, I encourage you to check in with your emotional self more so than others, because you're going to have to work at that a little bit to have emotional balance and understanding, because it's not going to be your natural thing to go to right off the bat. You're more likely going to be in this very big picture conceptualization, theorizing things, dissecting society and how it functions and things like that. And sometimes you need to just be a real human being right there in the moment and feel. But Aquarians suns are some of the most generous people that you will ever meet. They are doing all of these calculations and connections and networking and social work and social justice work in order to give back and to contribute. Like I said, they just want to be good people, and they are willing to do anything that they can. Aquarian is the water bearer, and if water is resources, that's really the metaphor here, is if an Aquarius has the means to do it and they have the resources, they want to pour it on everyone else. So if you have more knowledge than other people, if you have a bigger understanding of the world at large, if you have access to more privileges, money, resources, housing, experience, knowledge, what have you, make sure that you're pouring it around. Make sure that maybe you do volunteer work or charity work, or you're outspoken online, or you adapt certain environmentalism or animal rights or social rights lifestyles into the way that you're going about your life and experiencing your personality, and you will have a much deeper understanding of who you are and why you're here. And once you can achieve that, you will have an incredible amount of confidence that you can share with other people, a credible amount of happiness that you can share with other people, and real resources that you can be generous with. So that's the really beautiful thing about this sun sign. I hope you guys all have happy holidays It's winter where I am, and I'm sending you a lot of love and a lot of light.